kick in the new year. One of my all-time favorite songs that ever was. I can't think of a more excited way to punch through to 2024. Maybe this year it'll be a great one after all. Music's become more important to me now than ever. You like this music? Do you? I do. And it's all the work of one man. A man of prodigious talent. A man about whom this Friday's episode is about. Who is it, you ask? I'll tell you, but first, my resolutions for 2024. Some I've worked as hard as is humanly possible to make sure that they come to pass by 2024, like the Soldiers of Sound podcast, mainly due to and thanks to Rudy Fishman. And the Discograffiti record shop is finally available, which is located on our Patreon page. And every single Patreon episode's been made available for sale at the lowest possible price that Patreon allows. However, joining them in our record shop, lickety-split, will be a couple more very, very exciting additions to the shop. Elf Harmony and Metal Machine Muzak, both coming within a couple months. In a broader sense for the show, Davey's got enough in the can to get us through to minimum June. Both the longest and the shortest ever episodes in Discograffiti history will go down in 2024 as the conversations become more expansive and emotionally cathartic. But another resolution will be to texture these ludicrously intense deep dive series with nugget-sized amuse-bouche style palate cleanser episodes. And then, resolution-wise, last but not least, the Discograffiti Live Deep Dive, coming to a town near you. You guys have any resolutions? Let me know. info@discograffiti.com. Fittingly enough, I'll leave you with the intro to this upcoming Friday's show, the first of 2024. I don't care which way you lean, what kind of tunes you're pumping. We'll see you this Friday, January 5th, 2024, for the love of all that is musical and beautiful and beatific. Soldiers of Sound, lads and ladies, be careful tonight. Love one another. Play the right stuff at the right time. Also, sometimes play the wrong stuff at the wrong time. And keep tuning in, because I'm working my motherfucking ass off for you guys. And one last thing. Don't let our youth go to waste, lads and ladies. It's Discograffiti. I've unfortunately annoyed him half to death in the weeks leading up to this summit meeting. This, the most in-depth interview I've yet done for the show, my notes amounting to a whopping 201 pages. He's revealed to me a few days ago that nobody annoys him, and that I, in fact, both annoy him and trigger him, although we've since made up. But I don't hold it against him, even though it brought me to the verge of tears at that very moment, since he is the most incredibly prolific human being whose qualitative yardstick is still in perfect working condition. He's been a musical deity to me for nigh on 3 decades, so buckle up, because here we go down a deep, deep, pop-intensive rabbit hole. Are you ready? Lads and ladies shooting Roman candles up into the ink-black nighttime sky out in the yonder reaches of Discograffitiville, we have gathered here today in a collective bid to achieve maximum pop perfection. Ergo, here I sit, both proud and humbled, as I get to introduce to you a man named Mark Robinson.
That's me. How's it going?
It's going pretty well. You are an unflappable guy. I knew I'd get no reaction from you at all.
I know. I felt like I should be like screaming or doing some like Judas Priest singing after your intro there.
I want to thank you profusely for coming on. It has been for you, certainly, and you have voiced this to me, and I think it's probably for the best in terms of how you and I swirl around each other like a double helix of DNA for the next 20 to 70 hours to just address the elephant in the room, which is that we have had a relationship here for a few weeks that I've not been diagnosed as this, but I have Asperger type tendencies, kind of, trying to get to know you before the actual thing. And I think you were taken aback by that, were you not?
A little bit, just by the sheer number of text messages that were flying into my telephone on a second-by-second basis, but it was totally fine.
Here's my guess, and my wife and I had a conversation about it this morning. I think that your betrothed sat you down and said, look, this is a good guy. He's doing something to enshrine the greatness that is you. Take it easy on this guy, for Christ's sake. And then you were like, oh, you know what? I think you're right. Did that conversation take place?
No.
Okay.
But no, it's fine. I just felt bad for saying that but I was, it was just a lot. That's all.
Yeah, I know. I'm a lot. I'm a lot.
We were texting more than anyone I've ever texted before. So it was a maximum level attention span for me.
And then I pulled away. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like after that you had a change of heart and you wanted to be texting all the time.
I don't want to be texting all the time. I don't think we got back up to that level. I think we're on a more comfortable texting level. This feels like I feel like we're doing like the post game show right now before the actual podcast starts.
I thought it was an interesting development, and actually when we had that conversation, I was feeling two parallel paths of emotions. One was I actually had tears in my eyes, trying to legitimize why I'm overly passionate about this stuff, but also really excited that, something contentious happened before the mic even went on, which means it's as good as done for this to be a classic outing.
Let's hope so.
No, there's no question about it.
This is a weird way to start the whole thing off, but let's do it.